everybody? Everybody, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Are we good? What do we got? Can you hear me? Let me get a let me get some thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me. What is up, everybody? So I got some locks I want to pick. I just thought I'd hang out with you guys for a little bit and pick them. I actually got the Parky lock I want to pick, and I've got, let's see, there we go. And I've got this really nice brand new Master Lock 6830. I ordered it off of eBay. I thought it was pretty cool. So I got that one I want to pick. Of course, my Parky lock I'm going to pick. A couple other ones. I got a couple off of David Romano. There he is. Hi, David. I got a couple off of David to borrow. And they are ridiculous. And also, I still have Mr. Inferno's 1100 challenge lock set. This is the last time I'm going to pick it. I might try to get the whole thing on video for my channel members. And then it's off to Isamu Sushi. So, alright, so anyways, hi guys, how's everybody doing? What's everybody up to tonight? Let me see who is all here. Sean Casey was the first person to comment. He said he was first. Hello, Sean. G Keyman. Hello, Elijah Carney. Lockchuck, what's up? Not Too Dead. We got Random Jim. Hi, Jim. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've seen you. How are you? Keith O'Reilly. Hello. Heavy Metal Hero. Alright. What is up? Jack Rabbit is here. Hello, hello. Who else? Who else? Who else? Okay, Chuck Soup. Thank you, Chuck Soup. He said he smashed the like button before he even checks the volume level, because that's what's up. That's what you all should be doing, hitting that like button. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to like. And if you do, of course, please don't forget to subscribe. Humboldt Picker is here. Broke Picks, Left Hand Loki, and yet Xfinity. What's up, buddy? So hi, Eddie B. Hi, Eddie. Hello, hello, hello. So anyways, yeah, let's pick some locks, all right? And I have this little piece of something or other because, you know what, this vise, this bigger clamp I prefer because it basically fits every lock that I want to pick, as opposed to that small rig clamp. But this one has just this little part right here that kind of scrapes on the locks if you're not careful. And, you know, these are our babies. We got to be super careful. Tiwa Nakametal, what's up? What's up? Tiwa Nakametal, you're looking so handsome today. Hi, how are you? All right. Here's the bitting of the key for this one. So, weird thing, the core is sprung super hard, but this shackle, I don't know if it's broke or if that's how it's made, but you actually have to pull the shackle out to get it to come out. It's super odd. Does anybody know about these? Okay, David, that's no problem. Just hit me up on Discord as soon as we're done here. All right. Now I just need picks. Put them all away in a safe place. Just kidding. They're right here. Oh, come on, people. I wouldn't lose my picks. Get out of here. Nutballs. Okay, they are a dead shackle. Okay, okay. Nemo Nada, good morning. It's evening for me, but good morning to you. With a cloth band-aid. Oh, that's a good idea, G-Key, man. I'm going to do that. That's genius. Thank you. Because I hate having to wrap them, you know what I mean? But it does save them from getting messed up. And this also kind of holds them in place a little better, too. But, yeah, I definitely think I will wrap it with a cloth band-aid. Very smart. All right, so can y'all see what I got going on? Is everything good here? This is, what do you mean, the cloth? You mean this cloth thing here? Or do you mean what's under the vise? Yeah, this is just like a desk mat that I got. Wow. Loki said, okay, Mr. Inferno, I have 9, all are dead shackle, and all are very particular about how far you turn the plug. Yes, I found that too. 930 Magnum, you had to wrench open. Holy shit. Someone said turning the core too far will do that, but I don't know if that makes sense to me. Yeah, I don't know. I know if you, on some of these, like Mr. Inferno said, you have to turn the plug to a specific spot, or it just literally won't open. Kind of like those Master 410s. They do that as well. Like you have to really turn them to that specific place on the front of the lock here, like right here where this little thing is, or they won't open. But yeah, this is a fun little lock. It's pretty tough to pick, surprisingly. It's kind of hard to get at the pins. The angle of the keyway is, it makes it, you know, you have to really go in there and kind of work your way around the keyway to even reach the pins, which kind of sucks. But it makes it harder to pick, so that's pretty fun. And so yeah, that's what I'm doing. I really wish I should put my mic closer to me. Let me put my mic a little bit closer here, guys, because I don't think I keep talking like to the side. Nobody can hear me. Hang on. Just gotta loosen it up here. The whole thing's gonna fall, I know it. Hang on. Oh shit, I knew that was gonna happen. Okay. There we go. And I will put the mic right there. Can y'all hear me good from there? Let me know. And my tensioner flew across the room. Of course it did. Alright, is that a little better for hearing me anyways? Instead of off to the side, I'll just put you kind of in front of me. It's a little far away, but you should be able to pick me up on there. No, I can't get the tensioner in right. Alright. This tensioner is way too loose, so we might have a problem. We might have another problem, but let's see. Alright, I got a nice click in the back and a bit of a false set. And now it's all about trying to get these last couple pins. Also, it's a tight keyway. You definitely want a thinner pick when working in this one, because... Right? Gotta click there. And I'm using the gentle reach profile. I really like this profile because it really does gently reach things. But yeah, there it is. Alright, got another nice little click. And I know these front ones will need set, but I'm trying to wait till the end because I know this tensioner is gonna go flying out of here. I'm just checking everything. Alright. I think there's one in the back here. Yep. I don't know if it's set. Or if it just tricked me. Nope. There it is. Alright. That one really goes up pretty high. Almost every pin in this lock is very high, like very high lift to set them. And getting this front one's tough. Alright. Got that one. No, I think this might be number 2. And I can't tell. Shit. I thought it needed set, but now I'm touching it again and I don't know. Hang on, I'm going to double check through everything. Nope. I think it needs set. Damn it, a couple things fell. Alright, we're back to checking everything else because I dropped some stuff. Alright, let's see. I really am not a fan of this keyway. Alright, let's see. Oh shit, Tiwanaka gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Tiwanaka. We got Bulkhead Tactical, Balthazar, Rich Jeffries, Brian Reichart, and Cloud the Great 99. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the memberships. Oh shoot, what day is it? It's the 30th. I should see if I have any more in my bank to gift because it's the last day of the month. Hang on. I'm trying to get this back one damn set. Oh, guys, another thing. If you've not been interviewed by the Lockpicker 1969, please go check out his email. Go email him and see if you can't get an interview. All right? A lot of us have been interviewed by him. It's a fun process, and, you know, get your story out there. We want to know about you. We want to know all about you. Even though we act like, you know, we don't care, we're super nebby, and we want to know everything. So, if you've not been interviewed, you're out of the loop. You need it done. Alright, I am struggling with this stupid thing. Alright, hang on, guys. I got this. I got this. I got it 6 times already. I just got it in the mail like a couple hours ago. There we go. Got that front one set again. And now just trying to find counter rotation without oversetting everything else. And setting these last couple spools is a pain in the ass. Alright. Yeah, I'll probably go live tomorrow. Alright, got that one. Wait, care about what, Ryan? Elijah, because we want to know about you. I thought you were interviewed. You've not been interviewed? Oh my goodness, you gotta get it done. Alright, another click, another nice click. We're back at the front here. Got another little click out of that front one. Must have, what about this one? Got another little click there. Alright, now we're really super close to being open. If I can just figure out which the last one is, we're probably open. So, let's see. Just gonna touch everything and see what I feel on every single pin first before I make a decision, because I keep deciding the wrong thing. No, here's really, I think I'm gonna lose my tensioner. I think that front one needs to go higher. I really do. That's wild. Alright. Another click. I'm just gonna ignore that one because I keep feeling like it, that very first or second one keeps counter rotating, I think. And then when I go to click it, I'm dropping stuff. So I might switch to a short hook also, because I think I can fit a short hook up into that keyway if I go in the other way. Wait, alright, gotta click there. Hang on, everybody. Yeah, see, I'm getting counter rotation right in the front here. Right there. But I keep oversetting it. Yeah, I keep oversetting the same damn pin. Wait. Oh, that was a nice big giant click. Alright. That was a little bit of counter rotation, but that was fake. That was fake. I must have been hitting the warning. Yeah, I am on the struggle bus on this one tonight. I'm gonna figure. I just picked it so many times too. What an a-hole. Alright. I might switch picks. Alright. Yeah, David, those couple that you sent me, that one with all tapered pins, oh my gosh. That thing was so annoying to pick. I couldn't believe it. All tapered pins are such a pain in the ass to pick. I used such heavy tension, and I just really, you just really got to bear down on this. That's like that Parky lock. That one I found out has all tapered pins as well. And frick, what is up? Yeah, I've given away a bunch of 410s too, and then Chris sent me a couple of his, and since he had that accident, I'm gonna send them back to him. So I'm pretty much gonna be, I think I have one of my own, and then the other two were Chris's. But yeah, I'm sending his back to him. Let me see. I just really don't. A spool or two. Oh yeah, there is on that one. Yes, you're right. I did find that on that Brinks. I did notice that. That drove me nuts because I got it the first couple times when I would fall into a false set, and then I'd get it open, and then after that I couldn't even get it into the false set. So I was glad I took a picture of my open because I definitely couldn't repeat it. I was so mad. I was so mad. I mean, I did it twice in a row, and then I couldn't get it a third time. And I definitely couldn't get it for a video. I'm not liking this tension. Hang on. I'm going to try to find something to switch this. Switch my tension around. So yeah, what are you guys all up to tonight? What's everybody doing tonight? This one's too big, I think. Of course. Man, I really need to like get a big pile of tensioners. I have like a couple of sets of my favorites, but I can never find them when I need them. Alright, here we go. Okay. Got that first pin set again. This time not overset. Now I'm hoping I can just use this standard hook because I'm having trouble getting that scoop around this keyway. It's like a trade-off because you need a little bit of a longer hook to set some of these pins, but trying to get it around the keyway really sucks. I think it's this pin right here. But I can't. I'm getting pissed. I'm getting pissed now. Lost my tensioner altogether. Take care, Loki. Welcome, the Lock Dude. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Alright, here we go. This is going to be my final round with this stupid lock, and if I cannot get it this time, it's going into the pile, and I will try a different one and come back to it. Sometimes you got to warm up a little bit. Look at this fucker. I do not like losing my tensioner. Alright, let's see if I can pick at a different angle maybe. I hate picking at that angle that I'm picking at. But I don't think, yeah, I can't even get at the pins too much from that angle. So you just have to go around it. Alright. See how my pick gets stuck? It gets stuck in the keyway. You set a pin and then your pick gets stuck and you gotta pull it out and go back in and try again. Okay. Coming out and checking all these pins on the way out. Okay, anyways, where's my chat? Hold on. Yeah, see, this first one keeps rotating, but every time I try to set it, it just oversets. So, I'm going to ignore that one this time through. Let's see. Something keeps kind of rotating right here. Alright. Back to the back. Get a click out of that. And now... yeah, coming out to the front. No. I don't know, guys. This is pissing me off now. You know what happens, I start getting mad and then I really can't pick it. I picked it all them times with the reach though. Maybe I ought to switch back. Okay. Nothing on that back. Nothing there. Nothing. What about this? Nothing. And then I get a little bit right here. That's all I get. Whoa, lost my tensioner again. I don't think anything dropped though. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Tiwanaku Metal, for giving out some more memberships. Holy crap. Thank you. Yeah, welcome to the channel members, guys. Welcome, welcome. Alright. Making our way through. 49 people watching. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like, and also please subscribe. I'm trying to hit that 10K, man. YouTube is fighting me the whole entire way. Oh my gosh, I've never ever had so much trouble hitting a subscriber mark in my whole entire YouTube yet. Usually, you know, it kind of goes pretty smoothly, but I swear YouTube's like, oh no, we don't let everybody hit 10K. We don't let the likes of you hit 10K. Not happening. Oh, I thought I had it. Alright. Thought I had it. Keeping going. Yeah, I'm trying to hit that 10K, so if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Help me out. Alright. I think it's this last pin. And I don't want to push it up too hard because, there we go. All right. I'm literally one click away. Can I find it? That's the trick. It really is hard to tell on this one. And I keep getting feedback here in the front. Hang on. I can't tell which pin this is. Right here. Yeah. Every time I hit this fucker. Alright, we're gonna try something else for now. Because this one's pissing me off too bad. Let's try my Parky lock. Here we go. Beautiful, beautiful Parky lock. These ones are all tapered pins. We're gonna come back to that one. Trust me, that didn't get that one did not beat me. It will not be the winner of the day. I will kick its ass before this live is over. All right, now we got this beautiful Parky lock. This is a locked in, and I've wrapped it up so nicely so it doesn't get scratched up. But I definitely need to find a tighter fitting tensioner for the Parky lock because yeah, it's got some tapered pins in there and you really have to tension it pretty heavily. And I also don't want to mess up my lock. Maybe I can put one in like this. Try this. There we go. That looks like a good fit. Alan, welcome to the show. PA Pete, hello, hello. Allison Heller, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 61 people watching. I'm going to slay this lock right here live. Please hit the like button. And also, if you're new, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much. All right. Just going to use, I'm going to use a 25,000 standard flat hook because I'm going to be using a lot of force because these are tapered. So definitely don't want to bend a dainty tool. And so here we go. And for tapered, you literally just have to keep trying to find whatever's binding and set the pins, and they're always going to keep falling. So you just have to keep going back and forth. Eventually one will stay up and then the next one will follow and it'll actually stay set. But trying to get them all takes a minute. So you just got to keep going through back and forth, back and forth. All right, back and forth we go, just pushing up tapered, stupid old tapered pins. And sometimes you get a nice crispy click. That's a good sign. That just means they're kind of staying up. And there we go. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That's right. That's right. This was for you, Parky. That was my buddy. Parky was like the first Locksporter ever just to be like, yo, what's your number? And then he would text me on my phone. Like everybody else in Locksport, we always talk on like Discord or wherever, you know. Parky was old school. He's like, let me get your number. I was like, okay, Parky. Good old Parky. But yes, Puck Farkinsons. Parky, Puck Farkinsons. All right. And I say let's try to rip into this challenge lock set. And I'm going to have to pick some locks in use. Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun. Picking locks in use. All right, let's position this in a way that I can open it. All right, and that you guys can see it. Let's see. It's in a weird place now. All right, so these are just, I don't know what kind of locks, but we got to pick these. There's two of them. You got to pick both of these to even get into this challenge lock set. And so that's what we're going to do. And hopefully I'll be able to pick them in this weird ass angle. And yeah, let's just hope. All right. I don't want to have to take the box and move it around and then just to pick these. I want to be able to pick them right here. All right, let's see. Yeah, pretty cool. Mr. Inferno did a big project with the 1100s. He's got some cool ideas, and he's just a pretty cool challenge lock maker. All right, hang on. I don't even know if I'm hitting the dang pins on this. I don't even think you guys can see it because it is half off camera. But I can't see it when it's at this angle. Are you serious? Ours did. Is it back? Is my live still running? Unfucking believable. I can't even pull down my thing because this phone sucks so bad to change it to 5G. So ridiculous. Alright, hopefully that worked. Alright, are we back yet? Are we back yet? I'm really sick of this Wi-Fi situation. Alright, I can't even see my computer because it... let me know if we're back. Are we back? I think we are. Oh, haven't left. Never left. Yeah, I guess my Wi-Fi is going in and out. So I put my my live on 5G. We gotta hope that it 5G can do it. That 5G can do the trick. And that just means now I gotta read my comments off of my tiny little phone here. Alright. Never left, never left. Alright. Yo, 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 trucker. How's it hanging, buddy? I was talking about you. Oh my gosh. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, I got a bunch of nice clicks in this thing, but I'm at such a weird angle, I cannot tell if... There we go. We're open! We got one of them. Okay. Got number one open. Alright, now we gotta get this next one. Same deal. I have to tension it like this, I guess. Because I can't fit my tensioner over there. Alright. Here we go. 60 people watching. Please hit that damn like button. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Picking locks and hanging out. Alright, I've got it open. There we go. There we go. These are nice little locks anyways. What are these? These are barricade. Alright. Yeah, these are nice little locks, Mr. Inferno. These are nice for beginners. I would love to know where you got these. That'd be nice ones for beginners to use. You know. Oh wait, I don't think I have to turn that. I think I just have to flip these up here. And we're in. Alright. And this is full of American locks, my worst lock that I hate the most out of all things, out of everything in the entire world. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and try to pick through each one. I didn't have much luck the first time around, but I did get them all open. It took me a minute, so I'm going to give it a try. If I find that they're too annoying, I may switch to something else and then just come back to it or what else. Okay? The key's way faster. Using the key doesn't make subscribers line up. Line go up. I think AJ's might have just become my favorite. Alright, let's see. This one looks nice. This is a nice looking little American lock here. Let's see. Whoa. Alright, wrap it up nicely. Don't want to injure it. I'm gonna get them band-aids though, G-Key, man. That was a good thinking, buddy. Yeah, my whole internet was like F you and went down. That was crazy. That is so rude. Alright. I'm gonna use super dainty, gentle tension to pick these because I always forget that they are dainty locks, that they like to pick very dainty, and I always forget, and I do it always the worst way and then never get them open. So alright, got a little false set there, definitely got some counter rotation there and there. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we had one hell of a storm yesterday. Winds up to 90 miles an hour. There was tornado watches going on all around us. The pizza shop down the street lost their roof. It was pretty freaking crazy. Our internet was down all, like, well, it survived the storm, but then the storm must have hit like another place where their offices or whatever, transformers or whatever the hell works the internet, their towers were located, and the internet went out at like 2 in the morning, and then it was out all day long. Finally came back up and I thought I was safe, but you're never safe. Never safe, never safe. Alright, here we go. I'm getting a couple little counter rotations here, but I just want to go through everything once again before I decide on what to click. This one's giving me a lot of counter rotation right here. I think I'm safe if I give it a click. If I can just get one little click though, that's the trick. Man, I don't know. It does not want to. Doesn't want to click. All right. All right. Next up. Oh. Right around here ish. No. I feel like all these want to get a click. Okay. There we go. Gotta click on that one. And coming back out. I don't feel anything. Alright, gotta click there. Don't know what that one was. I think that was the last pin. We gotta click here. And just coming out of here. Nothing. Alright. Going back through. I might need a longer hook too. I should switch because just thinking it through, this is a challenge lock by Mr. Inferno, and it could be pinned up pretty crazy. He is not easy on you. Oh, what's up, Stu? Alright, let's find a longer hook. That's the trick. Where are we at? This one looks longer. Yeah, guys, don't forget, I think Tiwanaka put my affiliates link in the chat. If you could put that again, Tiwanaka, or pin it wherever it went. And yeah, if you guys order from Covert Instruments, don't forget to use my link. I would appreciate it. Alright. Let's see. See, I psych myself out on these because then I'm like, you have to be dainty. And then I get stuck like this. Alright? So now I'm gonna just quit being so dainty and try to figure out what to do. Because I don't feel like anything's really giving me any feedback right now. And I think that's the problem I had with this set the first time around. Is I got it to a certain point and then it just goes dead on me. And it really doesn't tell you what to do. You have to kind of try to guess. Usually it'll give you some type of friggin' feedback. But not this time. None of these. Wait, maybe this last pin here. Hold on. Something. I can't stay on it. I keep sliding off of it. You son of a bitch. Okay, hang on. Nope. I just keep sliding right off the dang pin. Yeah. Alright, here's something. Gotta click there, but I think that overset. Yep. Alright, in the front here. Alright. Gotta click out of that, but I think that overset as well. I think. I can't tell. Yeah, I think that overset. Alright. Back to my false set. Click out of the back. Nothing on this one. I can't feel anything there. Nothing there. Nothing there. This is the only one that counter rotates. I think that's pin number 2. Maybe. I always make myself get these ridiculous locks that I can't pick. Okay. That one actually did set, so that's a good sign. Alright, go to click out of the back again. I'm wondering if... Hold on here. Yeah, it's counter-rotating it very lightly. If I could stay on the pin, we might be in business. You see I keep slipping off of it. Nope. Nope. Wasn't that one. Back to the drawing board. This is crazy. It should at least counter rotate. Nothing and more nothing. Alright, I think this one's going in the pile as well. I'm not gonna sit here for 25 minutes and just keep picking things that ain't giving me any feedback. That's for sure. Alright, let's just try anything and see what happens. I keep messing with that last pin, but I don't think that's it. Let's turn front, smack that. I'm gonna throw it. I don't know why it doesn't even, why it wouldn't even, I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty much dead. Dead inside, like my heart. Click on the first one again. Gotta click in the middle there, somewhere towards the back. Oh, maybe that was the back pin. And then I get counter rotation a little bit, but it still wants to freaking counter rotate on that pin, although it must just be done lifting. Alright. Yep, that's as far as that goes. So confusing. This probably isn't even one you pinned up, huh, Mr. Inferno? This is probably just one that's an 1100 core. Yeah, I'm solidly lost here, guys. It's really not giving me anything for me to know which pin to pick, and I think I've exhausted all my possibilities of trying it. First pin, all the way up, nothing. Let's see, what are you guys even saying? I hate that I can't see that. That's a restricted core, I pinned it up. Oh, okay. Lockstock on my first live and she's struggling. That's lockpicking. That's lockpicking for you. Especially on live when you're reading chats and talking and picking. And let's not forget, this is a challenge lock. Alright. Pinned by Mr. Inferno himself. So. Let's see. Switching picks. Let's see if that helps. And it seems to not. Damn, Mr. Inferno. I remember before when I picked this, I was being super dainty too, so I don't know how in the hell. You know what? I think that's what I did. I think I remember now. Hold on. I think I pushed the core back a little bit to pick up on the feedback that I couldn't figure out with it fully in a false set. And then I think that's what I did. Hold on. Hold on here. Because you definitely can't feel anything from this core. And it's driving me batshit crazy. Alright, gotta click there that I didn't get before. Alright, had something new happen, that's good. Alright. Okay. Really? Getting me pissed off now. I can't wait for Isamu Sushi to get this one. I gotta send it out to him. I need to get this mailed out soon. I kept hoarding it because I was going to make a video. I wanted to show everybody how cool this thing is. But there you have it. It's beating my ass this time around. You might see it on a video here soon. But for now, I think it's going in the it kicked my ass pile. It sure is. It sure is. It sure is. We ain't gonna F with this one. Alright, let's try this red one. And then we're gonna work on the locks that David sent me because those things were crazy too. These are all easy locks that were made difficult. And just a couple little tweaks and stuff really makes them hard. And then the ones David sent me are just easy locks in theory. But when you go to pick them, I really have to tip my hat to you, David, because those were all very tough locks to pick. You were not lying when you said they were all really big jerks. Because they were. And, yeah, David's a hell of a picker. I definitely give it to you, David. Same as Mr. Inferno. He decided to start lock picking one day, and then he was a black belt level picking like 2 days later. Oh, there's these Musushi. I can't wait to send these off to you. I know, I said, oh, I'll get them next week, and then so much shit happened, and then I thought, well, I'll just make a video, and then, again, so much shit happened, and never did get the video done, so I'm gonna try for it, and then, if not, it's going over to you, Isamu Sushi. You can be tortured by the 1100s. These are my nemesis lock, too, mind you. These are the lock that I really hate the most out of all the locks in Locksport, I gotta say. These 1100s are at the top of my hate list. I don't like how they have little gremlins in them that change the pins around once you learn how to pick them. Then the gremlins come and change the pins around and really kind of screw with your progress. So that's the one thing I never did like about these. Alright, what's people saying here? Oh, cool. Scully's installing a new mortise lock on the lock board. Very nice. Yeah, I want to, I have like a little lock board of mine. I want to put a couple more things on it and start picking it. I have an Abus something on there. I put it on mine. It's a Euro cylinder and a couple other things, but I definitely liked the idea of a lock board, but then, you know, once you've basically picked the locks that are on there a couple times, it's like you have to go and change all the locks again. So that's the only part I didn't really, not that it's hard to change them, but it's just annoying, I guess, to change them. So, you know. Alright. Is my internet back up? I'd really like to see the chat. That's my favorite part. Oh, it is. Hold on. Let me refresh. Alright, alright, alright. Okay. It's for locksmithing practice, so it's all residential and commercial stuff. Damn! That's tough. I can't even imagine what you got on there. Yeah, and on this one here, I'm not really even... Alright, I think that one clicked. Gotta click there. Gotta click in the back. I think what it is my Nemesis pins must be the, what are these called? Not the spools, but the serrated. I think I hate them. I really feel like everything's binding, so I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Yeah. Hate the 1100s. Alright. Let me get my flat hook. Even though I think I'm probably going to need a longer one. I think some of these had some pretty wild bitting, but I don't recall. I do not recall. Jesus. I'm about over these 1100s, Mr. Inferno. I think I'm about... Yeah, I'm not gonna pick these. I can't pick these tonight. Oh, that's not happening. That is not happening. Let's go back to this one and hopefully I can get it to cooperate this time. Because I'm getting really mad now. Yeah, I don't know. There's some days I think it has to do with my stress level when I pick the 1100s. Because I've noticed there's some days I can sit down and just like very happily go through them and not have any troubles at all. And just kind of, I don't know. And then there's other days where I try to sit down and pick them and I really just hate them and can't do anything. So I think it has to do with like my daily stress level. If my stress is bad that day, I'm unable to do it. It's one of those locks that just, I'm not consistent. I've never been, ever since I started picking those. When I very first tried one, I got my first one open in like 15-20 minutes. And then I was like, oh, I want to pick all of the 1100s. I want to pick a bunch of them. So I went and bought a bunch, and I could pick them some days and some days I couldn't, and it drove me absolutely crazy. And so I went through like a period of like 2 weeks where I just kept trying to pick them, doing everything I could to pick every single one. And if I couldn't pick every single one, I felt like I was like, oh my god, I suck. Like I'm a failure. I can't continue to try to pick locks because I can't even get these open. So instead of trying something new, I just kept messing with that same stupid lock. And eventually, the last time, I think it was like the last time I tried it, and when I got them all open, I was like, okay, I'm done messing with these. And then I just started picking other stuff. And I found out I was pretty good at picking other stuff, but those ones were like, definitely, I would come back to them and try them, and some days I could do it, and some days I couldn't, and that's been how it's been with the 1100s ever since. Ever since. Just off and on. Yeah, Andre said the same thing. Like, you have to get something else to lift his self-esteem. That's 100% how I felt. I don't know. I guess because everybody in Locksport like talks about the 1100s so freaking much that when I finally got one, you know, I felt like I had to be really good at it, at that kind of lock, and I just was like, I'm definitely not moving on until I can do these really good. And yeah, I'd still be there if that was the case, because I still can't. I'm still not really good at them. You know, I can pick a whole bunch of other stuff, but those ones just make me crazy. They make me crazy. Wait, is this tensioner keeps slipping? Yeah, I'm determined this one's gonna open, because I did get this open so many times already. Oopsies. Elijah's channel. Yeah, Elijah, I think Elijah has a channel. Hang on. Let me go to it real quick. Hang on, I'll go to it and then I'll share the link. Copy that. And let's see. Paste it. Did it work? Did it go down? Did it go out? Yeah, there it is. Okay, there it is. It's in the chat. If you guys are not on Elijah's thing, it's right there in the chat. Yeah, they're milestone locks. Yeah. Scully. I like that. How are you bypassing the Medico? Gizmo, I'm just using my phone tonight. Sometimes I use StreamYard, but last time I used it, it was really stupid. When I tried to go to my hands, it just didn't want to, it was like either really too close or too far away. So it was like the oddest damn setup ever. It's okay for like my Thursday stream if I do it like regular stream, but when I try to do a vertical, it really sucks for that. I just like it because you can get other people to come on with you and stuff like that, but for just streaming by yourself, YouTube works just fine. YouTube works just fine. Alright, let's see. Let me try a different hook altogether with a very skinny Euro profiles. Let's see if I can reach in here better. Let's see if I got, hang on, let me get this other one. I know what one will work really well. I can find it. There we go. You son of a bitch. Hang on, guys. Alright. Let me try this one. This is so skinny and tiny, it fits in every keyway. Gives you lots of room to work, and you're not banging up against the sides of the lock and getting confused at what you're feeling. There we go. You totally should, Gizmo. We have fun. We have fun on the lives. We get like this channel gets the best audience in the entire world. Like these guys make it fun the whole entire time. Oh shit, Chris, did you? How did your surgery go, by the way? He picked it right when he was after back surgery, too. That makes me feel terrible. I can't even pick one on a normal day. Chris got his back all tore up. He's picking him in the hospital. Yeah, I can't get used to the ergo turners for some reason. I guess I don't use them enough. I'm sure if I used them more, I'd probably really like them, but I don't usually use them, so I just never really got used to them. I think I have some too. I should bust them out and start trying to use them again. Yeah, Chris, I can't. You know, my battles with the 1100s. I hate them son of a bitches. The very first one I picked, crapped out a spring right in the palm of my hand while I was holding it and trying to pick it. A spring just popped out of it and landed in my hand, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" And then when I gutted it, nothing was missing. So I, to this day, don't know where that spring came from out of the 1100. It must just been, somebody said they may have loaded the 6 chamber with a spring on accident and it just, you know, fell out or something. But it was the weirdest thing in the world. Chris was so doped up. Man. Yeah, I can't even pick one on a regular day, Chris. Great. That's a great job. That's a great job picking it in the hospital after surgery. I just, I don't know. I don't care for them too much. I never did. I don't think they're good ones to like learn on either. I don't know what people can learn from them except for learn how to not throw a lock in the river when you're pissed. Because it teaches that. I guess it teaches patience. But yeah, I had a hell of a time with them. Someone on Reddit just was saying about how they got a couple 1100s. One they can open, one they can't, and they are not gonna quit until they can open all of them and stuff. And I was like, bro, no, don't do that. You sound like me. I was like, I literally just like took so much time up, wasted time trying to learn that when I could have been learning other things and then come back to be able to do that, you know. I had to impose a tariff on oatmeal cream cookies so I don't buy them. I like that, Dean. That's funny. Alright. Now I'm in a false set and I just want to see what else needs to be picked so that I can get rid of this lock out of my pile. It shouldn't even be a problem. I literally just picked this off camera and I was going to make a video right after that. And I was like, no, I'll just go live and mess around with it instead. And then I go live and now it won't open. I'm starting over completely. Let's just take it back and start completely over. It is bonkers that I'm struggling this bad. The last couple weeks has been doldrums all day. I've been in the doldrums all freaking day the last couple weeks. And then randomly I'll be able to slay everything. And then suddenly I can't do anything. It's the weirdest thing ever. But this happened to me one other time. This bad, I mean. Usually it's not this bad. It's like just a couple days of you just being like blah or a week or so. But this did happen to me one other time where everything was terrible. You just gotta wait for it to pass. You just gotta keep practicing and wait for it to pass. Alright. Now I'm just seeing if I can't even find the pins in this stupid lock. Gotta click there, but I think that overset. I'm gonna make a video when this one's picked. It's gonna be my revenge video. I'll just make a video after I pick it. Because it's not opening on live at all. Trying to find, let's see. Let's try this Mako. I like Makos. That's a fun one sometimes. I think there was a Mako I couldn't open the one day either. Remember that? Was anybody at that live stream where I couldn't even open a Mako? I was like, it's the end. It's the end. I'm done picking. And someone was like, try your comfort lock. And I was like, the Mako is my comfort lock. Who said that? I can't remember. 3 weeks ago, yeah, it was somewhere around there. And I just could not. That's how I'm getting mad now, because I couldn't pick that master lock. I just picked it. That's what pisses me off. It drives me crazy. Usually I can do pretty good on live. Unless someone sent me a cursed lock and the curse has spread. Is that what happened, I wonder? Did I get a cursed lock that spread the curse to other locks? Could that happen? I think it did. And then I touched it too long, and so now I'm cursed. Yeah, this must be the Mako I couldn't get the other week. I wonder if this is the same one. I think it is. I only have, do I have one or two of these? I can't remember. No, I have another one, I think. Let's see. I cannot find it. I cannot find it. I thought I had a second one of these that's like a little bit beat up. I don't know. Alright. Let's see. Got a nice click there. Nice click there. Uh-oh. There. That one clicked. And I think I don't know. Alright. Okay. Alright, okay. We're getting all kind of clicks here. That front one. Wow. This must be the one I couldn't pick the other week. I wonder if I ever did pick it. Wait, I need a longer hook, not the same one. Hold on, I lost my chat. I can try to rake it, but I don't know if I can even rake this one open. Here we go. Alright, I got a little bit of a false set, or just a tiny one. Okay. Alright. I feel like that's set. That's set. Alright, now I'm in a big false set. Let's see. That feels like it's counter rotating. And we're open. Woohoo! Thank the dear Lord. Praise his light. Praise his light. Alright. 3D modeling. Uh-oh. What are you 3D modeling? What are you gonna make? Wonder what he's gonna make. Thanks, Malcolm. It's been a tough live stream. My Wi-Fi died. I couldn't pick no locks. Actually, should turn my Wi-Fi back on before my 5G decides to shit the bed. They'll be like, "You're out of data." I didn't even know if it would work. I'm glad it did work for a little bit there. All right. This is the all tapered pin one David sent me, but it does have a couple spools in it too. If you can get to that far. Sometimes I can't even get it that far. I only opened it a couple times and then it was like not wanting to open. I tried to get a video because it was so crazy how it picks. It's wild. Even for just all tapers, it's a little crazy. All right. You gotta try to get it into a false set. So I'm just gonna nudge them all very slowly. See if we can get it to work. Probably not, because it wouldn't do it on camera, so I doubt it will do it on live. We'll have to see. Alright, we got 39 people in the chat. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if you are not subscribed. Please hit the like, though. Alright. Still not in a full set. I'm gonna let off the tension and see what happens. I guess you can't hear anything fall when they're not fully set. You think you would. Nope. I wish I could remember which one is puts you into a false set, but I don't know because I only picked it a couple of times and I didn't really pay attention. Yeah, David warned me about this one. Are you in there, David? Oh yeah, there you are. Yeah, Blue Belt Brinks. You are not even lying. I made a magnetic cup holder for my buddy's van. I'm trying to figure out how to make other stuff for Locksport. Want to make a pick holder that's got changeable inserts for different lock profiles. Oh, I like that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there's so many things you could make for Locksport. And I love when people like invent stuff. Chuck's got all kind of stuff he invents all the time. Yeah, David, your blue belt Brinks is kicking my ass tonight. Let's see. Let me try super light tension and see if I can even find anything that will bind a little bit. I don't even feel anything. They all just kind of go up and fall back down. That's all they want to do. Yeah, I cannot with this one, David. Zoe the cat, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, Delbert, it is. This is the one that Delp made me. Yeah, this one was from Delp. All right, Scully, thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it very, very much. All right, I'm gonna try this 7240. This is a trucking lock one. All right, speaking of trucker, he stopped by here. And let's see if I can get a tensioner in here and pick it. Will this tensioner work? We're gonna try it out. We're gonna try it and see. I don't know. It might go flying. I don't know if it's in there good enough or not. We're just gonna make do. Alright. We are in a false set. Now I'm just gonna feel around for lovely old counter rotation. Getting some there, but I think something else needs set first. Let's find it. Once that's set, I don't know. All right. Oops, I keep sliding off of stuff tonight. Oh my gosh, I keep sliding off of everything. What the hell? That was open. That was almost open. Good God. All right. You've got to be shitting me. All right. There we go. There we go. Goodness gracious. Okay. We're just tripping on the struggle bus. You are not even lying. It is the struggle bus tonight. I am fucking bound and determined to get this one again. Alright, I'm putting it back in the vise. I'm going to try again. I really cannot. I will not accept this defeat. This is insane. This is not right. It's not right, I tell ya. It's not right, I tell ya. If I can find a tensioner, we can start this circus. We can start this circus. Alright. Yeah. Alright, we're trying again. We can start this shit show over again. I am just blown away at the fact that I am struggling with this thing. It is really messing with my head. Alright. I don't like it when I keep freaking sliding off the pins all night. Alright. Okay. I think I hear thunder. I think. I can't tell. I might. Let me see this here. I don't know if this will fit, but we're gonna try it. Alright. There we go. Oh, you son of a beep! Alright. I cannot keep attention in here to save my life. That does not help either. Okay. So let's see if I can maneuver this hook around and get these pins. It's hard to get it around in here though. Very hard to get it around in this QA. I am getting stuck on lots of things. Alright. If I can keep my tensioner in and remove the pick, we can continue on. But it doesn't seem to be the case. Does it? Okay. That was ridiculous. Yeah, this QA is insane. My pick did not want to come out of there. Okay. That was stupid. Yeah, I think a lot of people should do more streaming. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. People need to know that Locksporters are out here. That we're here. We're here. We're on YouTube. I don't think many people realize that we're here. Not a lot of us do this compared to the rest of YouTube and all the things that everyone else does. You fucker. This is getting to be hilarious, dude. This is seriously. Oh my gosh. You know you're going crazy when this shit turns funny. Because this is just the dumbest thing I've ever... Like, this is so dumb. This shouldn't be such a big problem. It truly should not. That's insane. That is funny. Alright. Yeah. I seriously cannot figure out what is holding this up. Alright, I gotta click there. And what's this? One in the back again, however, I don't know. Alright. Oops, I just dropped it all. This is really getting me mad. Holy shit. Stop talking about tensioners, you're jinxing the stream. Oh my gosh, I love it. That could be. I don't know. It's either that or there's a curse locked amongst my stuff that's spreading a curse throughout my lock lab. It's one or the other. I think I've got a cursed lock. And I don't know how to tell which one's the culprit. I've got so many cursed locks in this place. But one is spreading the curse. That's for sure. This is absolutely crazy. That's what that is. It's just a master lock that I've picked 86 times. That is wild. So it's in a nice giant big false set. Alright. That seems to be counter-rotating right here. And nothing. Still in a full set. Alright. Let's see what else is going to counter-rotate. Whatever. No. Whatever this is counter-rotating a bit. Alright. I got a small click that on that. Now, what else? Alright, starting in the front, we're going to check it all. Nothing on one. Oops. What happens? Alright, right here. Maybe, it's hard to tell. Yeah, right here. It won't set. Okay. So moving on. That just wouldn't set. That's hilarious. Okay. Moving past it. A small click in the back again. And what is this? This is hilarious. Is it open? I just didn't check it good enough. No. No. Alright. Oh shit, congratulations, G Keyman. Nice work. I hope it's a good one. I've been wanting one of them little, those little electrical bugs he has all the time. I've been wanting one of them. Dude, I feel something counter-rotating, but you think I could figure it out? Hell no. It's gotta be this right here. This very last pin. No. No. This is the what's gonna counter-rotate game. This is insanely stupid. I'm sorry guys, I can't stop it because it's annoying the shit out of me. Alright, that just clicked. Oops. That just clicked. Let me take this out of the vise. See if I can do it in hand. I want to see if it's raining. I think it's raining. I can't really tell. Sounds like it. It's too dark to see. Okay. Alright, gotta click there. Nothing in the front. What's this one here? Nothing on that one. It has to be. Dude, there's only so many pins. I've checked them all. Why am I fighting with this thing so bad? Alright. Got that one in the back again. There's this one right here. There it is. Stupid son of a bitch! I knew I would get it sooner or later. Goodness gracious! I would not let that thing beat me. Oh my god. I might have to call this cursed and see about sending it around, letting you guys pick this thing. Look, it won't even give me back my tensioner. Goodness! Freaking cursed lock. Goddamn thing is cursed. Oh my lord. Now, can I turn my Wi-Fi back on? Or is my phone not going to allow me to do it? Let's see. Oh, it did. Okay. Alright. There we go. Alright. Okay. Now that we've got things back on track and I am able to... Alright, I'll put it in with the ones I send back, David. They're coming back soon too. I'll be sending them back soon. I've gotten them all picked. I just can't do it all on camera because some of them just I can't do it. I don't know. Some of them I can't do. Let's try this. 7240. Allison loves Chris. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, Allison loves Chris. True love always. Until David removed their love. Now David has it. Now David has it. Now I need to find a tensioner. We're playing the tensioner game again. My favorite game in Locksport. What tensioner is gonna fit? It's my favorite. It's my favorite. Oh goodness. We all love that one. Trying to find a tensioner. And that's like a very important part, but it's so annoying trying to find the right one. Let's see here. That's right, this one doesn't like to be picked like that. It's a pain in the arse. Yeah, David sent me a bunch of trick locks. These are all locks he's picked, and he's a beast, because these are rough. These are rough. David is a beast of a picker. He truly is. Oops. It's hard for me to keep my goddamn hands in frame, too. I can't do nothing right. Goodness. Alright. Yeah, I gotta do a giveaway, too. I gotta do a giveaway too, but since I'm not on StreamYard, I cannot use the giveaway tool. So I'm gonna write a number down, and then I'm gonna have you guys guess the number. And that's gonna be how we play that game. So let me finish this lock, and then we'll play that. 44 people watching. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like, and also please subscribe. Alright. I gotta get my winners from my new picker giveaway chosen as well. I'll be doing that this week. I don't know how many things I'm gonna be giving away from that, because there was a lot of stuff in there. David sent me a few locks to add to it. So it's gotten to be quite a few things. So I don't know if I should send stuff to more people or give the people all more stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I should do like 4 winners and they win a bunch of stuff, or, you know, 6 winners and they win less stuff. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think I should do like a few winners and then send them a bunch of stuff instead of doing a bunch of little winners. I think that's the better idea. Alright. Here we are in a nice fall set, and trying to figure out what the hell to do next. And we're open. Alright. Let me write down a number real quick. Let me find my notebook. Alright. Check out my notebook. What's for Easter? Isn't it so cute? Okay. I'm gonna pick a number. Hang on, where's my pen? Where's my pen? You son of a bitch. I can't find nothing on that. I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll. I need to just go to bed. Okay, don't put numbers in yet. Hang on, let me think of a number first, because I don't want to be influenced. Okay, hang on. Alright. Okay, I have picked a number and wrote it down in the pages. So everybody right now guess the number from 1 to 100. And the closest one to the number that I have chosen in my book wins. Do not put anybody else's number either. So if they pick a number first, you're not allowed to use the same number. So, all right. Start. Yes, start. Okay. Lock chuck. Alright. And then G key, you can end it whenever you want to end. You can end the numbers. Once everybody's we feel like everybody has entered. You only have a couple more seconds. So get your... Oh, wow. That was ridiculous. That just popped right open. We'll see who's the lucky winner. Okay, and the number that I picked was number 29, and I think it was Delbert. Yeah, I think Delbert already guessed 22, so I think he was the closest. So let me know who was the closest. Who was the closest to 29? I believe it was Delbert. Yeah, it's a Brinks, no wonder. Yeah, that I thought it would at least have a couple pins I had to touch, but it literally just popped open with... I just touched one pin. Yeah, I think Delbert had 22. Oh, okay, Yinette was closest with 32. Oh, okay, okay. No, just whoever was the closest. Whichever way. Yeah, it doesn't matter, whichever way. But I will do Delbert and Yinette since you both had like closest and I didn't really clarify. So I'll do two winners. So Delbert and Yinette, congratulations on your winnings. I'm gonna send you each out one of these lovely pick stands. No picks included, but the pick stands. You know, I was supposed to do them last week and I forgot. So you guys get the pick stands. Congratulations. So congrats, fellas. Congrats. That's awesome. Yes, they're brand new in a box. And they're all yours. I actually really love these things. I put all kind of shit on there. It's just like a giant magnet. And they are just really great for holding stuff. So congratulations, guys. Congratulations, guys. All right. We're going to move on, and I'm going to pick this next Abus 7240. You know, I found a little baby one. I think it was a 7230. I found it on Amazon. It's one of the hardest ones of these I've picked. And it's a baby. It's hilarious. You are welcome, Delbert. Make sure that I have your address. Get a hold of me on Discord or Facebook or Reddit. It's all under Lady Locks. You'll find me. And then just text me with your address in a private message or email me. You can email me. Yeah, the holders are really nice, and yeah, I like them a lot. And definitely think you guys will like them. Get some use out of them. Very convenient. You could just grab like whatever you're using to pick a certain particular lock and put it on there and set it on your desk, or put your favorite picks on there. Or put a bunch of tensioners on there. Whatever you like. Or if you have a Lady Locks magnet, you can stick it on there. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that would be cool, Frick. That would be. They would just need, what, one more space, and to have it shaped a little different. That would be cool, though. Yeah, man, I wish if I could ever reach the 10K mark, we're gonna pull an all-nighter stream like PW did that time. We'll give a bunch of stuff away and it'll be a lot of fun. But as soon as I friggin' reach it, it's taken the longest ever. I have noticed, like, throughout getting subscribers, I have noticed that right when you get to like a certain number, like to get to 500, once I got to about, I don't know, 450 or something like that, it started slowing way down. And then when I was right at 500, but not like I was at like 497 or something like that, I would get like 2 subscribers and then lose 1, and then get 3 and then lose 2, and like a week. I had to wait an entire week to actually just hit the 500 mark to get, you know, to do my giveaway. It took forever. And then once I hit the 500, it was like, you know, YouTube started giving me back subscribers again. Like, okay, here you go. I guess you really did make it. And then they let me have more subscribers again. But it seems like the 10,000 mark is really hard to do. I don't think very many people actually can get there. I can see why. It's super hard. Yeah, the Reapers. I wonder if FNG picks and Delta 44 handles would work. I'm not sure. If they're magnetic enough or can be picked up by a magnet. The magnet on these is super strong, so I would imagine it works for quite a lot of things. It's very strong magnet. Very strong magnet. Yeah, I gotta switch to topic keyway because this is not allowing me to get into the back to get that pin set. It is not letting me in there. Set that pin. Okay. Delbert, are you? We gotta get your link stuck up on the thing there. Hang on. Alright, guys. You know, Delbert needs 11 more subscribers to be able to do live streams. I'm gonna go grab his link and post it in the chat here. Please go over to his channel and subscribe. He only needs 11 more people. I know we can actually get him 11 people. There's no way we shouldn't be able to get him 11 people. Let's see. Okay. Let me put this in the chat. Alright. Go subscribe to Delbert's channel, people, so he can go live. He just wants to go do some live streams, man. Come on. Only needs 11 more people. We can do that. We can do that. We can hook that shit up. Alright. Let me know if you hit that mark, Delbert. Let me know if people are subscribing. Delbert needs to do some live streaming. Yeah, that's hard to get those milestone marks, man. Truly, truly is. Alright, I'm super close on this one here. I just gotta figure out this. Probably one last pin to pick. Probably just one last pin. Just gotta figure it out. Here we go. Here's something. Come on. Nope. What? Not yet. It's gonna keep messing with me. This curse is real. The curse is real. The curse is real. It's right here. I've picked it. What's the problem? Alright. Let's see. Yeah, it's really hard to get them. It's hard to get them. Transparent eyeball, truly. 77 and YouTube will not let you live stream. What the hell? We'll have to check into that. I know that you have to go in and do like you have to go in like you're gonna live stream, and then it'll tell you like you have to wait for them to approve your streaming or something. And so I know you can't do it the very first time you try after you get the subscribers, but it only takes like a couple of days or even a couple of hours for them to approve you, and then you should be able to live stream. So if they denied your first one, that might be why. Chuck Suit. Oh, someone said you were live today. Oh, yeah, that could be. Well, still, I think you would still. You can be live on other people's channels, I think, no matter how many subs you have. But if you want to do it on your own, you have to have 50, I think. But yeah, I know the first time. Yeah, you have to be still approved. So you was probably approved, Chuck Suit. Yeah, it makes you get approved for it. So that takes a minute. Alright. Nope, not yet. Alright. We're in a very deep falset. Literally have one pin to pick. And I think it's right there, but for some reason, it will not set. Okay. Why won't it set? Alright, I'm gonna keep trying. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. This is one of these from David, Mission Impossible 7240s. He was like, I'm gonna teach you a lesson, Lady Locks. Alright. Let me see what I could do with this hook. Maybe I just need a longer hook because it felt like it couldn't reach. Shouldn't be that high up though for these locks. I don't think. I guess you never know. Guess you never know. Alright. Wait, I'll say so you can push it down while shimming without having to use your on the bottom part. Oh, okay. The sticker here. Oh, I don't know if I get that off. That's on there pretty good. Yeah, this is one off the fence, David. This that blue one I got it open before, but this is another one that just isn't a performance lock. It's not a performance lock. I'm gonna call these ones, they're just not high performance, because they don't open on live streams. They're just not high performance like that. It's not me at all. It's just the lock. It's just not high performance enough or professional enough to be picked on a live stream. It just needs to you know, stuck in the drawer. Definitely not. Yeah, see. Oh, it is open, dumbass. Okay. Sorry. I just didn't turn the core hard enough. Oopsies. Oopsies. Yeah. Well, at least I got it open. I just still didn't know it. Let's see, what else do I got in here? Let's try another one of David's Mission Impossible locks. This Ace shrouded shackle beauty of a lock. It's also a pain in the ass. And then I'm gonna have to try those. You guys know I'm gonna have to pull out those 1100s again before my phone dies and the live stream ends, because I can't be beaten by those like that. I can't let that be my legacy. Alright, little false set. Yeah, David sent me a bunch of locks that were very cursed. And these are ones that David can just pick right through. He's used to all these cursed locks. I guess. I don't know. I don't know, David. Oh, I got this one at the store. Okay. Well, you still chose an a-hole of a lock. You still picked one that was a jerk. Alright. I think that's a no lift pin there, because I just bumped it and it overset the whole lock. So I think that one has to be a zero lift. I will have to ignore that. Alright, let me get a longer. Let me try this here. Yeah, they are. A bunch of greenbelt asshole locks. You are not lying. I think we should use that term greenbelt on these ones very loosely, because yeah, it's not just you, David. These are definitely a-holes of locks. I think I struggled in some way on every single one of them, just because, you know, each one of them was very different and had something different that was annoying on them. That one tapered one, though, when I first did it, When I first tried to pick it, I just absolutely was like, no, I don't know what's happening here. Can't do it. And then I picked the Parky lock, which was tapered, and I was like, well, that one wasn't bad at all. I said, I don't know why I can't get this other one. So I picked it up and picked it, and just like nothing. And then trying to pick it again was like not happening. But oh well. Alright. We got some stuff going on in the front here that needs attention right away, or nothing else is going to work. Okay. That's the problem when you have any locks that have those like dead cores, though, because what happens is everything inside it feels dead. They go dead. Everything goes dead in there, and then you really have trouble feeling everything. And you've got to have all them tricks that you got to know of what you're gonna feel for. When the normal stuff, you don't feel the normal stuff. Alright. Like right now, we're at a standstill here. Till I figure out what I'm supposed to do next. Alright. Really not sure. Let's see. Trying to see if one of these first pins wants some attention, and it does not. What the world? Nope. Wasn't that one either. Starting over again. Yeah, I messed that up too. Hang on. Try to get back to the full set. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I felt something on one of them, but when I went to set it, it was oversetting. I might be going after the same one over and over again, though, too. I have a tendency to do that. I'm like, no, this is the one right here. And then I keep doing the same dumb thing to it. I'm famous for that. Alright. I might put this one in the vise. I might. Spontaneous welcome. Not too dead welcome, welcome. Hello guys, what you guys up to tonight? Anything good? Anything good? Anything fun? What's everybody doing? What's sudden disillusion? It is getting colder and colder in my room. I turned the fan off, but I think Ryan turned it back on and I'm freezing to death. Or I turned it back on and I'm freezing to death now. I should have left it off. think I did the same thing I did in hand. I overset it. So I went and pressed the same one I shouldn't have did before. Alright. Let's see. Alright, gotta click there. I think this is bad. Oh no, gotta click there. Wait. Wait. Alright. Thought I was gonna get a click there, but that turned out to be wrong, so we're gonna keep going. Very weird feeling inside of this one. There it is. Alright. Woohoo! Woohoo! Telfer says, send the cold my way, I'm dying. I am freezing. And yeah, Ryan left. Okay. Alright. That's a beautiful lock. Very fun. Alright, let's try the next up on the David's terrible locks. This is a master lock. He called this the Franken Master because it has some weird stuff going on in there. And I'm not sure what it all is, but we're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out, people. We got this. 41 watching. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Don't be a jerk. Just hit the like. Alright? Hit the like button. And also subscribe. It's a great channel. You don't know what you're missing. You got no idea what you're missing if you are not subscribed. I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what to say. Just subscribe. Come on now. Alright. Got some form of tension in there. It's obviously not the right size tensioner, but I'm gonna do it anyways, then complain when it goes flying. Alright guys, I'm just giving you a hint of the future. I'm gonna bitch when it goes flying out of the lock in about 30 seconds, and then I'll wish that I would have just used the right one in the first place. Right, but I'm just gonna be a fool. Alright. Franken Master. Here we go. Yes, the core on this one is very strange already. It's angled around very weird. Yeah, weirdo. Weirdo. Alright, what do we got? Oops. It's a muster. It's a master lock with a modified Davis 41 core. Ah, okay. Got it. Which, hang on. Let me just do a regular pick. Okay. Okay. Getting some clicks. Not getting much core rotation or any kind of feedback. But it's clicking. Alright. Let's see. Let's see here. I think maybe I got a spool. Maybe. Okay. I don't know. Very weird. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see here. Alright. Just trying a different pick to see if I can pick up on anything different with something different. Nope, nope, nope. All right, David, any hints? Let's see. Pick it like an Avis. All right, got a full set that time. For sure. Now, all right. Woohoo! Thanks, David. Got it, got it, got it. Hang on a second. This fan must be turned off. Hold on, please. I just gotta do it. Okay, that was like too cold. Too cold. Too cold up in this bitch. Alright. Okay, let's see. We got two more. We got two more to get through. Alright, this is another Brinks. Beautiful lock. This is such a beautiful lock. Series 625. I'm super jealous. I'm loving it. Super jelly of David. He finds some cool stuff. All right. Now, let's find a tensioner that fits this time. Let's do it the right way. Let me pick locks the right way. Right. This one is too big. Here we go with the too big. Too big and too small issues. Alright, this one's big enough. That's gonna work. Okay, now. These pick like American locks, I feel like. And I hate American locks. So. Alright. Alright. Couple clicks, couple nice clicks. I don't think you guys even see what the hell I'm doing. Jesus Christ. Alright. Oh my goodness. Okay. I feel like this front one wants to be clicked more. Okay. Alright. Working on through it. This back one just got a bunch of clicks. Alright. Okay. And we're back out to the front again. Okay. Oops. I think I might overset that. Oh no. I'll let it drop back down though. Okay. I think that one's already completely set. I don't know how that could be. Don't know. That definitely overset it. Or let that drop back down. Right. Yeah, that back one. I literally don't know. Alright, that must be completely set. Let's see. Alright, now I got something. Okay, I'm getting some nice clicks in the back. Alright. Okay, got a couple of clicks in the front. And just working my way back and forth here. Hoping something new happens, because I can't tell what I'm supposed to do next. Okay. Let's see. Alright. J. Gabriel, hello! Oh my gosh, how are you? How's life been treating you? How's everything? How's the family? How the hell you doing, man? Alright. Well... try to just I'm really not getting any type of anything on this thing. David, what the hell? Yeah, David wanted to torture the shit out of me. Alright. Okay, now I got a tiny little full set. I felt that. But it was teeny tiny, so I don't know if that even counts. And I don't know. Yeah, every time I... Alright, it's got to be something here in these back too, because those front ones, every time you touch them, they overset. And that back one does too. Alright. Am I fighting with this lock again? What the fudge? I have a feeling. Let's see. Hang on here. I have a feeling. Something. I don't know, guys. Super confused. Very confused on this one here. I get confused on a lot of these ones. Yeah, that's overset. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm fighting with so many locks this evening. Okay. Oh, thank you, John Doe, for the super sticker. I appreciate that, and have a great night. Have a fantastic evening. I know I'm going to once I pick this goddamn lock, if I ever can. Alright, David. Where'd you go? What's the trick here? What do you got me doing here? I mean, David really... He just wants me to prove my worth. That's all this is. He sent me some of the hardest green belt locks that ever existed. He sent me black belt, green belt locks, and he is challenging me to pick them all on live stream, for God's sakes. I love the Apex Salem. I love them. I love them. Alright. Yeah, David basically just challenged me. And I don't know. His locks are winning. Well, it's a tie right now. Well, 3 and 2. I got 3, and these are the last 2. And I'm going to start over because something's not right. We're going to start over. Alright. We're going to start over. Here we go. Use the force. Alright. We're going to use the force. I'm going to do it very dainty. I'm just going to be like the daintiest picker ever. Oops. I keep finding myself trying to do it not be dainty anymore. I gotta keep reminding myself. That ain't the one. Think. Well, I just don't know. Spontaneous, thank you so much. That is very cool of you. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna have a bunch of mail this week. I'm sending out all the winnings. Ignoring pin 1. It's a 0 lift. That's probably why I didn't get it open. I've been trying to pick it. I always get confused about that. Let's start over and ignore pin 1. That's literally my downfall on these types of locks. I forget when I overset something because I think it's a 0 lift. I forget, and then I go back and try to set it again later, and then I keep trying to set it because it always feels binding. It's so annoying. I wish there was like a little thing that you could tell when something wasn't, you know. I always forget, and then go back and try again and again. All right. I don't know how you remember that on these locks either, David. That's a good memory. Nope. Alright, this one's gonna go into the not on a live stream bucket as well. And I don't care if these ones beat me or not, because they're tough. And I already took a chance thinking I could pick them on a live stream. That's much harder than picking and just sitting there. Jeez, oh man. See, I thought that number 4 was a 0 lift too. Let's see. Holy crap, David. I wish I had a photographic memory. I really wish I did. Yeah, we're not picking this. This one's not gonna be on the live. I am getting too irritated with it. Let's try the other one. And they're all very, very hard to pick though. For sure. Alright. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm already yawning. It's only 10 o'clock. Oh my gosh. Alright, hang on. This stupid thing. Hold on a second. I need to switch this out. It's gonna drive me nuts. Okay. Out here, out there, out there, and this here. Okay. Goodness gracious. More tensioners that don't fit. Okay. Okay, okay. I guess I'm just meant to have to truly conquer the 1100 profile, whatever you want to call it, keyway and type of locks, because that's all these ones are, pretty much just like the 1100s too. And it was meant to be. David sent me all these, and then making sure it's closed. And Mr. Inferno sent me the 1100 challenge lock thing, and I'm just surrounded by them. I'm surrounded. All right, Jay. Have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping through. I appreciate it. Look, Chuck fell asleep because he was so bored. Alright, alright. I'm about to liven this shit up because I'm going to open this one. It's happening. It's happening. Maybe. Not. Oh, goodness. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to just get out all of my locks that have this type of, you know, this setup like the 1100s. Just get like a whole crap ton of them, and then just pick them all until I'm a super expert at it. Make myself just not hate them, I guess. But I don't know if I can, because I just really do. I just really do. Yeah, I mean, don't know how one would pick something like this when you can't feel, or when something binds but then doesn't move. It's kind of weird. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting all springy, and then I don't know. Let's try just a regular hook instead of a long hook. Sometimes that makes it hard to tell things too. Okay. That feels like counter rotation. And so does that. What? Nope. Man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to practice on these ones, I think. I don't know. I don't like them. I got a full set here. But I don't know, guys. This one right here just feels completely locked up. Like more than binding, like it won't move at all. So I can't even pick it. What the fudge? Okay. I'll skip it. I'll skip it. Very weird. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Just rake it. Just rake it. I might. Yes, I get to a nice full set there, and then this one back here just freezes up. Yeah, these two in the back, man, that's crazy. That's fucked. That's wild. All right. people. I think it's not opening. I will practice and take another pass at them. Yeah. We'll have to just... I can't tell if that's counter rotation or just... But it's the only thing that moves, so... I'm gonna try it. It won't even set. It overset. Okay. These are the only locks, I swear. That gives you feedback to pins that don't want set and pins that overset. Like, all the zero lifts always feel like binding pins, and then you get stuff that counter rotates, and then as soon as you friggin' pick it, it oversets the lock. I feel like most locks don't do that. Yeah, it goes into a false set and then it dies. Why does it counter rotate if it just oversets? I don't understand that. I do not like that. So what do you pick, one that doesn't counter rotate? I don't get it. Do not get it. Going insane. And here's where the gremlins go and switch the pins around, because before every time I hit that one it would go into a false set. Now it's like, nope, F you. Yep, that back pin just stays stuck. Nope, won't open. Very, very, very jerk of a lock. I can't tell if it's open or if it's this. I think it's just false set. It's hard to tell. Alright. I'm gonna put this one in the pile for later too. Alright, so I've got two of them, David, that I still cannot open on live. They are ridiculous. What just happened? Something just fall. I just heard a noise, but I don't know what it was. What the fuck is that now? Not sure. Not sure what happened there. Wait. I want to find a couple of nice Lockwoods to pick. I like those. I'll probably fail miserably just because, you know, it's one of those days. It's one of those days. Alright, here we go. Let's see. I remember taking this lock around everywhere with me because I couldn't figure it out. Or no, I could figure it out, but sometimes it would take me like 45 minutes to pick it, and then other times it would take me 1 minute. And I was going crazy thinking, why in the world is it that extreme of a difference? Because I could always pick it, it's just sometimes it would take me forever. And I didn't understand what the big difference was. Never did figure it out. Never figured out what I was missing, but I heard from P-Dubs, guys. She said that she's been just super busy and she missed her live stream on Monday, or what would be Monday for the US. But yeah, she just said she was really busy and might miss it, and so she did. But she's okay, hanging in there, and she'll be back when she's less busy. You know how that goes. Life jumps in the way. Bunch of stuff been going on for all of us lately. A lot of us been dealing with a bunch of bullcrap. Horrible life bullcrap. Stuff that's just no fun, and being an adult just really sucks sometimes. Adulting. Some of us have had to go do the adulting thing. So rude. So rude. My goodness. Today's one of these days. Adulting is so overrated, Chuck Soup. You are not even kidding. I keep picking with the wrong picks. Forget to switch them around. Oh my gosh. Pay attention to which pick you're picking with. I just always assume I'm picking with a regular flat hook because that's the one I use the most. Then I switch and forget to switch back. Yeah, adulting's definitely overrated. I'm pretty tired of it myself. Pretty tired of adulting. I overset that one, I think. There it is. Okay. There it is. My goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they don't give you stickers. No one asks me what my favorite dinosaur is anymore. No, they sure don't, do they? That sucks. What is your favorite dinosaur, Nemo? We want to know. We're interested. We care about the dinosaur. That was a good one. No, they don't. People don't give a crap. Oh my gosh. Okay, so how about this? Two stories. One's really gross and it's something that I heard, and then another one is something that happened to me today. So I was driving and all the lights are out on the main roads because of the power being out, and we had a huge storm and all that stuff. So the power's out, all the lights on the roads are out. So I am almost positive, I mean, it's been a while, but I'm almost positive that when the lights are not working, the stoplight is not working in the United States, what you have to do when you approach it is stop like it's a stop sign. Because, you know, you don't want to get slaughtered by somebody coming off in the other direction if the lights aren't working. Yeah, at a four-way stop. If the light's not working, you come to a stop and you just look both ways. You treat it like a stop sign, okay? So I'm going down this huge main road, and yeah, nobody's stopping. Like, half the people are stopping. People are beeping and pissed off at the fact that other people are stopping. And, you know, it's all just because some people just don't want to die. So, of course, we're going to stop and make sure nobody's coming from the other way. Like, but a lot of people just were blowing through these lights today. It was terrifying. It's like, you know, what if somebody else decided to do that too? There was just so many. It was crazy. And then some lady thought she was going to yell at me from her car, and yeah, I really wish she would have stopped and got out and said that what she wanted to say. That's the kind of mood I was in. I was like, well, she could have stopped. She could have stopped and just got out and started yelling at me and seeing how I felt about that. Oh, and it was just, I don't know why she was yelling either, because I was coming in the opposite direction, like of a four-way stop sign. So I would have been to her left, and she was coming down the main road and she was stopped, and I pulled up and stopped because I was going to make a left, and of course I'm going to make sure every direction is stopped. And I pulled up and stopped and sat there, and I guess, I don't know if she thought I was going to keep coming out or something, but she just started mouthing off and I was like, oh yes, stop your car and let's get out and talk about this. I bet she wouldn't stop. She just kept going. That would have been funny. Okay, so the next story, I was watching a YouTube video, and these ladies were reading, hold on, they were reading Weird Confessions. They were reading Weird Confessions, all right? And so somebody wrote into them and told them that they worked at a restaurant where they have never frozen beef, right? So it's all fresh beef. They said, I work at a restaurant that has never frozen beef. And they said, so for the last, I don't know how many years, I've saved every single one of my toenail clippings. And I grind them up in a coffee grinder. And I take the clippings and I put them in the salt shakers at the restaurant. And I like to know that people are eating my toenails and that my DNA is with all the people who come and eat at the restaurant. I just about barfed. I just about barfed. And that's just one person confessing that gross stuff. Can you imagine how many people that work like in restaurants do some weird shit? Now I don't want to eat any more fast food ever again, or restaurants ever again. Yeah. That would get you killed. I think that would get you killed wherever you live. You know. I mean, well, you're fine, Broke Picks, as long as you wasn't eating from a restaurant that put salt on your food. But yeah, freaked me out beyond belief, and now I'm very disgusted with life in general. That anybody would think of doing something so freaky, disgusting, and horrifying to other people. It's beyond me. It's beyond me. I can't even imagine, like, thinking of doing something like that. It's just, that's so weird and whacked out and disgusting. I cannot. Why can't I find a lot of tensioner either? Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, they could be. They could be charged for crimes for that shit. That's totally disgusting. But I just think, like, that's only one person. And if one person's that's crazy and disgusting, I mean, ugh. I can't even believe someone would think of that. That's so foul. Yeah, really. Terrible, terrible, terrible stuff. All right. There you go with this nice little Lockwood that has some weird pins in it. It's not the Lockwood spools, and it's not taper. I put those chess pieces in here. There it is. Those little chess puzzle pieces thingies in this one. the naming of the burger packages. What's that, Chuck Soup? Yeah, the weird shit people do, eh? Yeah, I cannot believe it myself. It was pretty bad. I couldn't listen to that anymore. I turned the channel. I was like, nope, can't hear it. Don't want to know. The weird shit people do. Can't deal with it. No can do. But yeah, I thought I'd share that with you guys because I don't want my friends eating food and not realizing some weirdo shit can be going on with it. It's terrible. Terrible, I tell you. And don't forget, everybody, when you are closing these types of locks, you gotta turn the core back because if you don't, then sometimes it can fly across and go the other way. You don't want that. So anyhow, yeah, guys, I really appreciate you hanging out with me for a while. I definitely needed to pick some locks and BS with you guys. I appreciate you keep me company. And yeah, we'll go live tomorrow still probably. I don't think I have anything that's going to hold up the live stream. I think I'm able to do it. So unless, you know, barring some incident that makes it so I can't, I should be able to be live. So that'll be fun. And let me know if anybody wants to hop on the live stream tomorrow because I might just do a regular live stream tomorrow. I'm not sure. So if I do a regular one, we'll be able to have more people hop in. So text me and let me know if you do want to hop in and whatever. And or if you have anything you want to discuss or something like that, you know, a certain lock type or whatever it might be. And let me know over on the Discord server so I can prepare things. Or if you know of any giveaways. I mean, come on, guys. Keep me posted on this stuff. Like, stuff you want me to mention in the stream. Don't let me forget. I want to bring up about TLP's giveaway again. Or not giveaway, sorry. TLP's interview series again. Because he really needs people to interview. Or the series is going to come to an end. And we don't want that to happen. So we need more people to go get interviewed. And, you know, get on that list and be next up to be interviewed. So make sure you get a hold of them. But yeah, remind me tomorrow during the stream to mention it again. Also, if you guys have any shout outs you want to do, all that fun stuff, please get a hold of me over on Discord and let me know so I can have it all prepared for tomorrow. All right? Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I love you all so much. Don't forget to hit the like and make sure you subscribe as well on your way out if you didn't already. And I will see you guys tomorrow. David, text me on Discord.